Hello, welcome to this class. Today, I am excited to have you here in this training, Unlock the Power of Social Media, a video guide for busy business owners. As a business owner, we juggle so many things and we want to achieve maximum results, okay? So I understand how much time means to you and how much results means to you. That is why I've put together this training. So without wasting time, let's get right into it. So this is the content of our training. We shall be looking at identifying your target audience, setting goals and objectives, choosing the right social media platform, creating high engaging content, developing a consistent posting schedule, building and engaging your community, and also analyzing and optimizing your strategy. My name is Tope Olaleye, and I am a social media manager for about 4 years now and still counting. I have helped business owners manage their social media presence, achieve results for them, help them to have an established online presence and connect with their customers, increase their visibility, and of course, increase their sales, okay? So in this video, I want to share with you social media strategy that will help you win and achieve great results without you burning out or feeling overwhelmed. I have put together what have been my strategy, what have helped me to achieve this result for these people in this training. So accept this as a guide also for you. So why is social media strategy important for your business? Why do you need social media strategy? Okay, so let's first of all, what is a social media strategy? Let me just explain that. A social media strategy is like a plan or a roadmap for managing your social media presence. Okay, it's like a plan. So the plans, where you're planning something, you know how it is. It has to be like a step-by-step kind of something what you want to do at every point in time. You understand? So it's a plan. Okay, so a social media strategy will help you as a business owner to prioritize your social media activities. So you want to know what you want to be doing on social media, and you want to be sure that this thing that you want to be doing is going to be giving you results. So you are not just going to be doing things that will be wasting your time without results. So it will help you prioritize your activities. It will also help you to focus on that platform that is most relevant to your target audience. So you want to focus on where your target audience is mostly or are mostly found. It is not about maybe where you like to hang out or where you just like to go and check out people's photos, videos, as comedy or whatever. You want to be where your target audience are. It will also ensure that your social media effort align with your overall business goals. So you have a business goal, for example, probably you are a fashion entrepreneur, you sell fashion items like shoes, bags, clothing, and all. And your business goal for the month is to create awareness or is to launch a new product, kind of launch a new product. So you have a new product and you want to launch it in the month of, let's say, March, April, and that is your business goal. So your social media goal also will align to this launching of, this product. You understand? So it will make it align so that your effort will not be in vain. So a social media strategy can also help your business, you as a business owner, to save time and resources. How? When you know what you want to do, for example, this month on social media, it will help you to form, it will help you to create your content according to that goal. You can schedule your post, your content, and also automate your post. Do you understand? You can even automate your responses and all that, so that when people comes to your DM, they don't have to be Somebody don't have to be there, maybe chatting with them or responding to them. So when you automate all these things, somebody they said hello, and somebody an automation is replying them, a chat bot is replying them, okay, you're welcome. This is what we have. These are the products we have in store. Which one do you like to buy? The person respond, and before someone even comes online to say to now continue the chat, somebody they already got some response on, like, getting silence and probably moving on to look for the product somewhere else. So automation is very, very important, and it helps you to save a lot of time and resources. So lastly, we also have monitoring and responding to customers' inquiry and comments. So a strategy will help you to properly monitor what you're doing. If what you're doing is right or is it wrong, do you need to review it or not? Is it giving you results? Is it not giving you results? So monitoring is also important. Social media strategy help you to monitor. Also, having a clear social media as a business owner can also, you can delegate your social media task to your team members or to your social media managers. So when you know what your strategy is, you have a clear strategy. You can tell your team member that is managing your social media presence that, okay, this month, since we are launching a new product, this is what I want us to focus on. Let's drive traffic to our website. Let's tell people to go and order product from our website. So that is your goal for the month. So you have to communicate it to your team member. So because you have a strategy, it gives you a kind of confidence to be able to talk to them. And even when they are doing something that that is not right, you can be able to see it and correct them, But if you don't have a strategy and you don't even have idea about anything, so whatever they do goes. You understand? Whether they're doing it right or they are not doing it right. Even as your social media manager, if they don't do what you want or something that does not align with your goal, with your business goal, you won't be able to complain because you don't have idea or you don't have a strategy. So having a strategy will help you to maximize the results you get, even from your social media managers and from your team member who is a staff managing your social media presence, okay? So let's look at understanding your target audience. When you are trying to sell to everybody online, you are trying to sell to no one. That is it. You need to know who are your target audience. It's very important in marketing to implement a marketing strategy. It's very, very important because these are the people, even if you're running a paid advert, you must have heard that about targeting audiences, choosing your audience based on this, based on that, but if you don't know these people, how do you target them properly? You cannot target their interests, you cannot target their location because you don't even know them. So you need to know your target audience. Understanding your target audience can help you to tailor your product and services and messaging to meet their specific needs and preferences. So if, for example, like I mentioned earlier, that you are a fashion item, you sell clothes, shoes for women, your target audience are women, and probably men who will want to buy things for their women, but majorly your target audience are women. Now, if you sell things for babies, for children, your target audience are not the children. Your target audience are their mothers that will be buying for them. And their mothers, they are not just women or ladies. Please take note. So you want to target a family woman, a woman who has children, or a child, as the case may be. And depending on the age of the child, or depending on the product you're selling, will determine the age of the child. So if you're selling things for children from 0 to, let's say, 10 years old, so you are not going to be targeting mothers that have teenage children, because your product is not going to serve them. So you need to understand your audience. To understand your audience, you need to identify your ideal customer. This involves creating a detailed profile of your target audience, including demographics, interests, behaviors, and pain points. I already mentioned this earlier on that you need to know their interests. Their demographics is maybe their area, their age, and the kind of job they do, their salary. Also, yes, you need to know their salaries. For example, if you are selling luxury hairs, luxury wigs, hairs, you understand, and you don't want to target a low income henna, as a case may be, or let's not even say hair, maybe your product generally is luxury product, maybe the fashion item that you're selling is luxury product, uh, very expensive quality clothes and shoes and bags. So you don't want to target unemployed or small, so a startup or a business or a small girl that is just starting their life. You want to target the professional executive that has money to buy these things. You understand? So you need to look out for them. We need to, first of all, know them, know what is their pain point. For example, I have a colleague or like that sells hair, and she sells wigs, she sells natural wigs and all that. So you need to know the pain points of this kind of people. So the people you are selling to, let's say you are that person selling natural wig, and your customers' pain point is that they don't have front hairs, and they are looking to look natural, and they need something to bring out their beauty and their confidence. So, or they don't like making hair, sitting down for too long making hair or combing hair or something like that. So those are their pain points. So you need to know their pain points before. So it is that pain point that will help you to solve their problem. Okay. Now, once you've identified your ideal customer, you can begin to understand their needs and preferences. This involves conducting research, analyzing data, and listening to feedback. By understanding your audience needs and preferences, you can create products and services that meet their specific needs and develop marketing strategies that resonate with them. So when you know their needs, that is where you can be able to meet their needs, okay? And how do you do all these things? You have to conduct researches. You have to conduct research. You can ask people, you can go online. There are some community that maybe Facebook or Instagram that, all these influencers, when they talk, where you go to the comment section of those posts, some posts like that relate to your niche, you will see them venting their pain points. I've done some market research this way before, and you will see a lot of people, mentioning it. This is my problem. What is your challenge in business? My challenge is that I don't have visibility. And you will see people mentioning, what is your problem when it comes to buying things online? Some people can ask the question, and when you get to the comment section, you will see different responses. Oh, my problem is that people, you will order for something and they will deliver another thing for you. So, all these things can help you to create your own product or your marketing strategy in a way that people can trust you and can believe in you. How do you identify your target audience? I mentioned it earlier that you need to do a market research. You need to do customer analysis. You can even do your competitor analysis. Go to your competitors. Look at the people that are following them and all that, so that it will help you to understand who your own, customers are too. You also need to do an identifying by your persona. So there's what we call customer avatar. So a customer avatar is what represents your ideal audience. So when you create a customer avatar, a template of a customer avatar will be like this: name, Stella, age, 35, occupation, career professional, location, city such as Lagos, Port Harcourt, and so Abuja, uh, marital status, married with 2 or 3 kids, so and so on and so forth. So a customer avatar will be like that. It will paint the person, like the detailed information about who your ideal customer are. So let's look at this example. Let's say you run a fitness and wellness business. You may start by researching the demographics of people who are interested in fitness, including their age, gender, income, location, and interest. Based on this research, you will create a customer avatar for your ideal clients, such as 35-year-old woman who works in the creative field, earns a higher income, and values healthy living and self-care. So this customer avatar will help you tailor your marketing efforts and social media content to appeal this specific audience. You can also use this information to create targeted ads and promotions, as well as refine your product offerings to better meet the needs and preferences of your ideal customer. So that is it about your target audience. So next, let's look at defining your goals and objectives. Now, your goals and objective is the first step in developing an effective social media strategy. The reason is that when you have a goal, and at the end of the day, you are analyzing your strategy, your analysis will now ask you whether you have achieved your goal or not. But without a goal, you understand, there's no roadmap, there's no plan, and there's going to be a result. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing to tell whether you have achieved this result or you have not achieved, whether this result is good or it is not good, because there's no goal and there's no objective. Okay. So by clearly defining, outlining your goals and objective, you can ensure that your social media efforts are aligned with your overall business objective, and that you are focusing on the metric that matters most to your business. That is when you are analyzing. Now, identifying your business goal. Now, the first step is defining your social media goals and objective is to identify your overall business goal. I mentioned it earlier on that having your business goal, this one now is not social media, your own business goal. What do you want to achieve in your business? Do you want to sell more? Do you want new people to know about your business? Do you want to just increase your customer, or do you want to resell to people who have bought from you before? So you have to just choose one goal or two goals and focus on it. So your business goal will also determine your social media goal. Example, are you looking to increase sales, drive website traffic, or build brand awareness? So depending on what your business goal is, it will also help you to set a social media goal. Okay, so setting specific measurable objective for social media. Once you have identified your business goals, you can begin to set specific measurable objective for your social media effort. For example, if your goal is to increase sales, you might set a social media objective to increase website traffic by a certain percentage, or to generate a certain number of leads through social media. Okay, let's look at some examples here of goals to increase brand awareness and recognition. I mentioned that. So probably You just want more people to know about your business. That's increasing brand awareness. Yes, it's a goal. You don't have to sell immediately. You understand? You don't have to sell immediately. So when they know you very well, it's easy for them to buy from you. Another goal can be to drive traffic to a website or e-commerce platform. So you have a website where you sell your products. You can also tell people to go to that website. I've seen a lot of online vendors doing that. Okay, they will tell you from Instagram that this wristwatch that we are selling, you will go and order it on our website. Don't send a DM, just click the link in our bio and so they are driving traffic to their website. So you can also want to generate leads and increase sales. So if you are generating lead, you will be giving out something to generate the lead. For example, you can say, I am offering a free training on WhatsApp. So to join this training, click the link in our bio or send a message to this number. Then we will add you to the class. So you are that way, you are generating lead. And eventually you will kind of sell to them. After you do that training, then you will now sell your product. Another way you can generate lead is by asking them to opt in into your email list. You give them a freebie, you ask them to opt in into your list. So objectives can be increase Instagram following by 25% in the next 3 months through the targeted hashtag and influencer campaign. So if you're on Instagram, you said you want to increase your Instagram follower. How will you do it? How will you do it? You will not just say it that, okay, I am on 500 followers today. By the next 3 months, I want to go to 1,000, 2,000. How do you want to do it? You want to use hashtag that people are following to get people to see your post or content, or you want to use influencer, pay an influencer or collaborate with an influencer, let them mention you so that people can follow you. So another objective can be that increase website traffic from social media by 20% in the next 6 months. I explained that earlier on. And another one can be to generate at least 50 leads per month through social goals, through social media advertising and lead generation campaign. Did you notice that these goals and objectives, they are specific? That is, they are specific and they are time bound. Look at this, says 25% in the next 3 months, time specific. This one says 20% in the next 6 months. So don't just say I want to increase traffic or I just want to increase followers without a number, because that is what will help you to measure if you are progressing or if you are not by the time you start analyzing your results. Let's look at choosing the right social media platforms for you. So like I said before, that your audience they are not everywhere. So when you know them already by creating your customer avatar and identifying your target audience, you will know the platform that they have. Are they on Facebook? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Twitter? Are they on LinkedIn? If people you are targeting are professionals, go to LinkedIn straight away. That is where you will see serious people, career people, professional or business people. LinkedIn. If you are targeting the young generation, go to TikTok and Instagram. If it is, the middle age, you can go to Facebook and Twitter. So, all these places, all these platforms, they all depend on your product, your target audience, and the kind of content that you want to be giving out, you want to be sharing. So let's say it here. How do you identify? First of all, you need to know your target audience. You need to know your industry. If you are a fashion industry, the best bet for you is Instagram and TikTok, and also probably Pinterest. If you now you also need to know your content. What kind of content? If you are going to be doing majorly video content, then you may consider TikTok, Instagram, and or YouTube, any of the three, depending. Then your resources, what do you have at hand to share? What resources do you have available to manage your social media realistically? So if it is only photos you have, you can create for now. Then you can stick to Facebook and Instagram. But if you can be doing more videos, you can do Instagram and TikTok. So depending on your resources. So these are tips for optimizing your presence on social media. I see a lot of social media accounts, especially Instagram, because I work very closely with Instagram and Facebook, that are not optimized. Optimization means that people can find you, and when they see you, at a glance, they know what you are doing, they know what you are offering, they know the service, the product you're selling. It's not that they will start looking for what is this person even doing? Is this where I'm supposed? So they know whether they want to follow you or they don't want to follow you. They know whether they want to buy from you or they don't want to. So at a glance, in less than 30 seconds, or let's say 15 seconds. So optimization is very, very important. A lot of people do not optimize their account. That is why when people search for them or their product on Facebook or on Instagram, even on Google, they can't find them because their accounts are not optimized. How do you optimize your account? Use high quality videos, images for your content, especially for your profile picture and for also your cover image. So if your profile picture, if you want to put your photo, please put a professional photo. If it is your business logo you want to put, please make it clear so that people that see it can know what you stand for. It speaks well about your brand identity. Let it speak about your brand identity. So put something that relates to what you're doing. Don't just go and put one funny this thing. We are trying to build a brand. We are trying to attract people to us. So we need to do what is right. So that is that for images and videos. Consistency is very important. It's key. I'm sure you must have heard this. The truth is you cannot get results without being consistent on social media. I bet it with you. So we have to be consistent with your posting schedule. How can you be consistent? Pick the time that is convenient for you and stick to that. If it is 2 times in a week, fine. If it is 3, if you can do 5 times, you can even do 10 times. Go ahead. So pick a time that is consistent, that is convenient, and be consistent with your timing. Engage with your audience. It's very important. Conversation on social media is a two-way thing. So make sure to engage with your audience by responding to comments and messages, and also engaging on other accounts. Start a conversation, create engaging content. It's very, very important. Also use hashtag. Yes, I see a lot of people, they just post and leave the post without hashtag. How do you want to get visibility? Or some people just use anyhow. They don't even know. They just know that people are using hashtag. Let me also use hashtag. They don't use hashtag effectively. There's a way you can use hashtag that can give you maximum results, give you visibility. Hashtag gives you visibility. If you go and check your analytics, your metrics, on Instagram, it would show you your reach from hashtag. So that is to tell you that hashtag can give you the visibility that you want. Why do you think that you see some people's posts on your timeline just like that? It's because they have targeted an hashtag that you are following or you are interested in. Then also use analytics. It's very important. Analytic tools are there for you to track your performance and also adjust your strategy accordingly. We are still going to talk more about this. So let's see how to create engaging content. Engaging content. Okay, so content is not just posting your product photo or your just sharing anything at any time. Content needs to be planned. If you have a strategy, you need to plan your content. For example, if you're going to be doing brand awareness, so all the content that you're going to be creating will be related to brand awareness. So there are different kinds of content that you can create. So you can create educational content like how to maintain your weight, how to keep your shoe so that they can last longer, like that, like that. Also, you can create entertaining content, just something funny. You can share a meme or a funny video or funny joke. Those are entertaining content, right? You can share a story. You can also create motivational content. For example, you want to encourage your followers, you want to share something, your personal story, and encourage them, or somebody's story and use it to encourage them. Those are the type of content that you can create. So these are tips for creating compelling social media content. You need to know your audience. We have so much hammered on this thing. You need to use attention-grabbing headlines, visuals, and call to action. A lot of people put caption without call to action. The importance of a call to action is for uh, your followers to do something after seeing your content. A lot of time, even myself, when I read the content, no matter how beautiful, interesting it is, sometimes it unconsciously, I just read and move on. But at the end of the post, if you see something like share, like, or drop a comment, what do you think about this thing? It will bring you back to your consciousness to drop something, because a lot of people do it unconsciously. It's not like they don't want to drop comment, or they don't want to like, or they don't want to share or save the post, but it's unconscious because they want to move on to the next thing. They are rushing. Do you understand? So you need to add a call to action. What do you want them to do after reading your call content or after seeing your post? Tell stories that relate to your brand. Storytelling is very, very good. People love story. You can hook your audience by telling them beautiful stories, of course, related to your brand and industry. Use humor or emotion to create a connection with your audience. Incorporate user generation tell content such as customer reviews and testimonial. Ask them to do review. Ask them to show you a video or a photo when they use your product. If it is clothes, if it is shoe, if it is wig, let them show you how they slay in those in those beautiful clothing. There's a lady that sells things for baby things and delivery things for pregnant women. I love the way she do her user generated content. When people give birth and she celebrates them on her timeline, they send her the photos of the baby using her product. So she posts it and congratulates the family, the mother. So these are ways to use user generated content. Sorry. So keep your content consistent with your brand voice and messaging. So if there's a way you talk to your audience, you have to be consistent with it. So it will really help you to maintain a form of consistency. So best practices for creating content across different platforms. Now, first of all, you need to consider the platform you're using. So you create content that is unique to that and tailor it to your content. Know the platform and tailor your content accordingly to the platform. We already said that there are different platforms and They have different, for example, if you are on Twitter, you cannot post long posts. You have to break it down into, short, make it like a thread. So if you are telling a story, you will make it a thread. So, know the platform and know the content that works with the platform. So use visual content such as images or videos to enhance your messages. When people see on Instagram, for example, see a very beautiful and attractive image, when they are scrolling, even if they don't want to stop, they will stop by to look at, let me see what this person wants to say, or even to just stay and look at the photo. You understand? We all do it one time or the other. Even videos, we do it for videos because we see something that attracted us. So you need to use good videos and images that will attract people and also speak more about your message. Keep your posts short and straight to the point. Use hashtag to increase the reach of your content. It's important I mentioned. So I said it before that using hashtag is very important because it gives your content visibility, it gives your page visibility. And not the last and not the least, using hashtag analytics to track the performance of your content to make adjustments when needed. It's also very, very important. So here are some tools for creating engaging content. We have Canva. It's a beginner-friendly free tool. We have Adobe Creative Suite. We have Animoto. We have Hootsuite. We have Meta Creative Studio. We have Buzumo. We also have Grammarly on Splash. So these tools are great for creating content. Like Canva is a graphic tool. Also, Adobe Creative also is a graphic tool. So it's a kind of more advanced tool. Animoto is a video creation tool. There are other ones too. We have CapCut, InShot, and all that. So Hootsuite is a social media scheduling tool. Meta Creative Studio is also a scheduling tool. It's from Meta, Facebook, and it's free and easy to use. So we have them like that. So how do you develop a consistent posting schedule? Creating a consistent posting schedule is important for keeping your audience engaged and your social media presence active. Here are some key points you need to consider. Determine your optimal posting frequency. This will depend on your target audience, industry, and social media platform. So you need to research and analyze your competitor to see how often they post and what type of content they post. So this will help you to also plan your own posting schedule and also develop a content calendar. So plan out your content in advance. It's very important. This will save you a lot of time. I know a lot of people don't do this, but I tell you, if you do it, if you have a content calendar, you will save plenty time thinking of what to post, when to post it. And using a scheduling tool like Hootsuite, Buffer, Later, Meta, Creative Studio. So when you already plan your content, you already have your content at hand. The next thing is for you to schedule it according to when you want them to go out. Then monitor your engagement accordingly. So you want to check your post insights. You want to, at the end of the week or month, you want to go to your analytics tool and check how many, how many reach do you have, impression, follows, comments, saves, share, and other metrics, depending on the one that it is relevant to your goal and or your objective. Okay. Now, building and engaging your community. So as a business owner online, you want to build a community. You don't just want to be there. You want to build a community. A community of people that will, follow you, learn from you, and even buy from you, consistently buy from you. So it's very important, okay? So how do you build an engaging community? Now, here are some tips. Define your brand voice and tone. So you need to identify your brand voice. How do you want to be talking to them? Is it in a funny way? Is it in an informal way? Is it in a formal way? Is it in a very serious way? Depending on your business type, your niche, and all that. So that will determine how you choose your brand voice. Is it in an optimistic way, or just pick a brand voice and be consistent with it. Let your brand voice reflect your brand's personality. You understand? Let it reflect your brand personality, and this will help to attract and retain followers. Engage with your target audience. You must by now have known your target audience. Of course, you must know your target audience by now, so you need to engage with them. Engage with them by responding to comments, messages, run polls, and asking for feedback. Ask them questions. Create something that will make them to talk. Start a conversation with them. Encourage user-generated content, like showcasing their experience with your brand. I said that before. This is a very powerful way to build a community. So when they wear your product, use your product, and you talk about them, maybe you even tell a story how they come to you. Maybe the first time they came to you, they were skeptical and all that, they didn't want to buy, and when they eventually bought, they were happy and they used your product and they got results, and you tag them in the post. That will spike up a kind of engagement, because the customers friend followers also will see the post and all that, and it's a way of building a community. Leverage social media groups. So for example, if you're on places like Facebook, there are groups that are related to your community, to your niche. So you can create a group community. You can create a group and let people join the group, but you need to provide value, give them enough value that will make them to stay and talk and share things with you. So building a group, it's not easy to maintain a group on Facebook, but if you have the capacity to do it, I'm telling you that it's a very good way to um build a community. And also WhatsApp community, Telegram also is there, so you can create a WhatsApp group. I belong to one group like that the lady sell food stuff, and whenever she wants to share a particular, maybe yam or tomatoes or something like that, she will ask us who is interested. So that is a community, so people still buy from her after the first time that we joined. So that the people join, have a Telegram group, that they have a community of their followers or their Telegram group. So they consistently share things and sell their products there. So create a community. And like I said, ensure that you are giving value in your community, because that is what will make them to stay and even make them to bring their friends. So don't just create a group and make it dormant, or just let it not just be about you selling to them. Let them get value from your group. Here are strategies you can use to engage with your audience. Respond to comments and messages on time, promptly. Provide valuable content. Show your personality. Let them see you. Share things about you. Let your personality, your brand personality, shine through you in your social media, because people want to buy from people, not from an invisible being. So when you connect with them physically, on personality based, they can feel you, they can touch you, especially when you share about your lifestyle and all that. They can feel you, and they can easily connect with you. So use visual content, videos, images to engage. They engage more than text. So use it very, very well. analyzing and optimizing your strategy. So we are almost getting to the end of this training, because this analyzing is the last topic on this it's the last topic. Okay, so I've been mentioning analyzing all this while in this training. So let's look at how can you analyze your strategy. So analyzing and adjusting your social media strategy is essential for ensuring your efforts are successful. Importance of tracking and analyzing your metrics. Now, tracking metrics is crucial for measuring the effectiveness of your social media. I've said that before. It will help you to know. I said it in the beginning that we need to set goals and objectives. So when you come to analyzing, it will now determine if your goals and objectives have been met or not. That is how to know if what you have been doing all this while makes sense or it does not make sense. So if by the time you analyze and you have not met your goal, then you know that there's something wrong with your plan or your strategy. So you need to go and redo it. Is it your content? Is it the way you engage with your customers? Is it the time you are posting? Or where is the problem? So if you now got results, for example, if you analyze a content and you see that this content did well more than the other content, now you need to now check why did this content did well more than the other ones. Is it the type of content that you post? Is it the time you posted it? Is it because you engage more? Is it the hashtag that you use? So all these things will now help you to know, okay, maybe it's the content, maybe you told a story in that content, or you use a certain photo that is very funny. Then what it's telling you is create more of such content in the nearest future, because that is the kind of content that your audience respond to. So, and if you don't analyze, you don't even know which content perform well or not, how will you be able to replicate that kind of result? So analyzing is very, very important. Now, the key metric to track. Now, there are different metrics. There are different metrics depending on your goals. That is what will determine the metric to track. If your goal is to increase followers, so your metric will be follower growth. So you want to see how many people followed you at the end of the month. If your metric is website traffic, you want to go and check your website analytics. How many people visit this website, this month? If it is engagement rate, you want to see how many people engage with us. How many people, if it is to conversion, how many people bought from us at the end of this month? So your metric will depend on your goal. So what is your goal? If, like I said, if your goal is to make sales, you want to see how many people did we convert? How many customers eventually bought from us with all these things that we did? So if maybe your conversion rate is less than your goal, what you projected, then you will ask yourself, what is wrong? Is anything wrong with this strategy? We need to improve it. But if you meet up, then you need to replicate the same strategy, and it may probably improve on it so that you can get more results. So how do you use data to improve your social media strategy? Once you've identified which metrics to track, it is important to use that data to adjust and improve your social media strategy. I've said this before. So for example, now if you notice that a particular type of content is getting high engagement rate, I explained this earlier on, you may want to create more of that type of content. So that is just what analytics can do for you. So overall, analyzing and adjusting your social media strategy is an ongoing process. You will keep doing it. you will keep doing it by consistently tracking metrics and making adjustments based on data. You can continually improve your social media efforts and achieve your goal. So when you track, you may not get the desired result the first time, but the beauty of it is that you can be able to work on whatever it is that is the problem. But if you don't track, that's you cannot know. That's what a saying that they say, no pass, no fail. You just, you are just in a class, you are just in a place. You don't even know whether you are moving forward or you are not moving forward. You don't even know whether you are doing well on social media or you are not doing well. Your own is just to go there, post and go back. So analytics is very important. It's the only way by which you can know if your effort on social media is paying off. Sometimes it may not have resulted in sales, but you may be able to achieve results in other aspects. For example, in growth, in follower growth, in website traffic. It's still an achievement, because if you do your homework very well, those followers can eventually be converted to customer. They can still buy from you if you generate lead. If your goal is to generate lead, you know that that is not sale. So because you don't make sale at the end of the month does not mean that you have failed in your strategy, because you are trying to generate a lead. So if you now plan yourself very well, those leads that you have generated can still be converted to sales if you do your homework very well. So let's quickly, this is like a bonus in this training, social media trend for 2023. So these are the things you should look out for. Brands with an engaged social media community will win in 2023. Yes, and you need an engaged community. So start thinking of building a community, either on Instagram, on WhatsApp, on Telegram, or on Facebook. Build a community. Social media is the future of e-commerce. So if you have an e-commerce website, you can easily drive traffic to from your social media. Consumers slide into brands DMs for customer service. Yes, these days people don't do phone call or WhatsApp messages. They go directly to their DM. So some brands are very active on social media. So take your social media very, very serious, because people will look for you there and they will come to your DM to make inquiry, to ask questions and all that. Search engine lose steam as consumers turn into social search. Yes, for example, now for me, if I want to buy something, I go to Instagram to search for that thing and I will see a lot of results. Influencer marketers ditch celebrities for micro influencers. Yes, if influencer marketers is going to be on the increase, okay. So funny, trending, and relatable content will stand out. I mentioned a lot about, the type of content that you creating funny content and all that. So these are trends. So if you can work on this trend, I'm sure that it's going to really help you to give you an edge in 2023. So thanks for watching. Thanks for attending, for watching this training. And I do hope that you've learned one or two things already. Go ahead and implement, and I want to see you winning. I want to see you achieving your goals. I want to read your testimony. So you can connect with me on Instagram at TP Digital's brand, or you can visit our website at www.tpdigitals.com. Like I said, I would like to hear from you. You can even go back to the comment section where you get this video training from and drop a comment for me. Let me know how you feel about watching this video. Once again, I want to say a very big thank you for watching.